backyard.
The Christian community of Dogo Nahawa in central Nigeria is burying its dead. An estimated 150 people, many women and children, were killed in last Sunday's raid.
My name is Ajibola Olumuyiwa Oyelade. I'm the founder and a trustee of the Center for Equality and Equity.
The theme of this project is promoting peace through languages and interfaith events.
So you need to have people understand that, if you're Christian, if you're Muslim, if you're Buddhist, if you are for whatever religion or from whatever tribe you are, you need to also learn about other people. You need to be open, to learning about other people and other people's tribes and cultures and religions. So that's just it basically.
God wants us to relate, to be able to interrelate with ourselves, to know the strength of this, the weakness of that, pick from the strength of this, drop your own weakness to improve what? To improve on yourself and pick from the strength of others.
KAICI's mandate is to enhance interreligious and intercultural dialogue in a way that it is one that fosters respect, understanding and cooperation.
The kind of destabilization we have now, the kind of unrest we have now is unlike what we used to have before, which was more like a legacy of the military. What we have now with groups like Al-Shabaab, Boko Haram and the rest of them are much more different issues because they are driven by things like lack of economic opportunity, climate change, lack of education.
Women are the future mothers of tomorrow for those who want to be mothers, and how we impact the next generation matters a lot. You can't give what you don't have. If you don't have basic concept values of peace, of religious tolerance, you won't be able to pass that on to the next generation. What we're doing is building a next generation of peacemakers, of peace lovers. So having you participate would be able to impact, or would be able to start sowing that seed that needs to germinate for future generations through empowerment, through education, resourcefulness.
This program was put up together by the KAICI Center because they wanted organizations that around the world that could bring young people together, that could bring people to come and discuss on their different religions, to understand their different religions, their different cultures. And so looking at Nigeria and all that's going on, the conflicts in several parts of the country, you need to have this kind of dialogues, you need to have this kind of interactions between young people.
It's been an enlightening process for me. I've learned in the process, I've learned what peace is literally, and getting to understand the tribal states of my country, Igbo, Hausa and Yoruba, has gotten me to this point to see that we're all one, we're all the same.
Our message to youth out there, and not just the youth alone, but Nigeria at large, we are saying we need peace in this nation.
The impact we intend to make is broadly to see that there is an end to religious conflicts and there is an end to violence in Nigeria. When you turn around and look at the news, you hear cases of violence almost in every place in Nigeria. No place is spared. So we want young people that will correct this notion. There should be conversations, dialogues instead of violence.